Yeah, offensively we were very sharp. You know, we had some turnovers early in that first quarter, kind of in that first half, but we cleaned it up in the second half. I mean, we know we played them in the play-in championship, you know, and we know how high-powered offense they are, so they're not going to stop playing no matter how far they get down or how far they up or whatever the case may be. So it's a good win for us.
Dinwiddie, 26 points, 5 assists. What'd you like about his game?
Just aggressive, looking for a shot, you know, and, you know, big time.
You're coming off this long homestand now, headed out on the road. Are there things that you want to take from this? Do you guys feel like you have a good sense of who this group is and where you're going?
I mean, yeah, we know who we are. You know, we want to defend at a high level. Obviously, tonight 145 is not a high level, but I mean, against the Pacers, it's challenging. They put you in so many different, you know, situations. But you know, offensively, we want to continue to share the ball. We want to continue to get high assist games, low turnover games, and just keep playing together. And I think if we do that, we'll be okay.
Ron, what is the responsibility of Face the League meant to you? Do you see an obvious choice in who you think will follow you? You know, once you and Steph and KD step in?
I mean, there's so many great young talents in this league. I mean, you know, the league is in a good hands. So, you know, myself, Steph, and KD, and Russ, and James, and the rest of the crew, kind of the older statesmen who've been in this league for so long, who represent this league at a high level. You know, when we decide to, you know, patch it up or whatever, they could be in great hands. So, yeah.
Spencer established himself as a scorer before he came here, and so him scoring 20-something isn't necessarily noteworthy based on the rest of his career. But the fact that he did it tonight for the first time as a Lakers, does that speak to what his role has been in the other games, that, you know, since he got here, what you guys have been asking him to do, how he's been executing and doing stuff that maybe at other stops he wasn't always being asked to do?
I mean, it just shows what type of player he is, what type of person he is, to be able to adjust his game to whatever the game fits and needs. And tonight we need him to score and be aggressive. And you asked me the other day about, you know, that's just unlocking him, and I told you I wouldn't tell you, and we did it tonight. So
you just played a 150 to 145 game in regulation. Is there any part of that stops you, makes you think like, wow?
No, not really. I'm exhausted, so that's what stops me, and be like, okay, shit, I need to get home and get some rest and get ready for this road trip. But you know, obviously, you know, our league is so great offensively. It's so great. You got so many players that can play 3 levels. You know, you got guys like, you know, you're looking at Miles Turner, you're looking at 80. They finishing in the paint. They're picking and popping, shooting threes. You know, you got, you know, guards getting into the paint and finishing at a high level. You see, you know, AR in the paint. You see Spence in the paint. You see TJ McConnell in the paint. You know, and those guys, it's just, our league has so many great players that can do multiple things. And, you know, when the game is with so much space, there's so much shooting, you know, there's going to be some high scoring games, you know, throughout our league.
You're watching games nightly with that activity. Are you also paying attention to the standings? Like, what level of the day-to-day gets your you know, mental energy when it comes to where you guys are or where you could be?
It's been flip-flopping so much over the last few weeks. I kind of stopped looking at it, just like focusing on each game at a time. So, you know, obviously, you know, we know where we are right now, but we want to just continue to try to play some good basketball. You know, it's a very testy road trip for us. It's very rare. I can't remember in my career where I've had such a late East Coast road trip, or vice versa, when I was in the East to go to the West so late in the season. So, you know, that's challenging, but, you know, we look forward to it.
LeBron, you launched a podcast this week. What sparked the idea, and why was JJ the right guy to partner with?
What sparked the idea? I feel like we was losing the essence of the game of basketball and the true meaning behind the game of basketball, and teaching our youth and teaching the people what the game of basketball really, what it truly really means. You know, I think I was getting, you know, very frustrated with the daily comparisons every single day. You know, who's better between you and Dave McMenamin, or how does this affect your legacy, or, you know, if this guy played, you know, in the 50s, would he be this, or if this guy in the 50s played in the 2000s, it's not good for the youth. You know, obviously, you want to hear that, you go to the barbershops, but, you know, you're hearing it every day on national television, and I feel like our audience needed a different approach and understand what really the true essence of the game, how I fell in love with the game. And when you have someone like JJ who has kind of the same mindset about the game of basketball, very smart, fell in love with the game for all the right reasons, and this is something I've been thinking about for quite a while. JJ was it was perfect time.